How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to be along with me to talk about a future feature I hope every camera has. So let's jump right into it. If you've been following trends on social media when it comes down to photography, you'll find a lot of people love the X100V and cameras like the Fuji because at the end of the day, they have some nice film simulation and colors that you can do baked in camera for JPEGs. Now, Sony has that opportunity to do kind of in-camera profiles and custom, looks that you can do within it to do as a JPEG save. But something that came to mind that I thought would be a cool little setup that you can do in the future, hopefully within your camera, is adding your own Lightroom presets within the camera, like how some cameras let you do your personal LUT to see how it'll look within the camera. Now, I know there's like a camera, I think it's from Zeiss, that had like the Lightroom inside of it that you can customize everything like that, and it had Lightroom built into the camera, which yes, in theory that sounds great, but to me, not everybody wants to edit within the camera itself. What would be kind of cooler to me is be able to add your own presets that you can take into your camera, and you can shoot RAW and JPEG so that if it looks good in camera already, you can have that exported as a JPEG, but still have the RAW file when it comes down to the photo that you've been taking. For me, to be able to see sometimes the ultimate vision of the photo or how I'm liking it, is always nice to see a little bit of the colors already within your camera. There's a reason that I love using my Fuji X-E4 because I see the simulation already applied in real time, so I can kind of picture what I want to capture, even if I'm doing just simple photos for memories and photography just here and there, but even as well when I'm doing some sort of portraits with it. It just helps me out to have the vision clear, to make sure I have the right shot within the camera already, so if I want to edit it in post with the raw files, I'll still have the right vision to go where I want it to because I know that I dialed it in within the camera. So now, why won't these cameras already have something like that? That's something that I think would be so much more beneficial to have within the camera itself, to be able to add your own little LUTs, or whether it's your presets from Lightrooms or LUTs or something like that for the photo. It would be nicer to be able to see and visually kind of see what you're doing within the camera so that you have better results after. Would you be interested in something like that when it comes down to the cameras, having maybe the Lightroom presets option to opt in and bring them into from your SD card to save them onto your internal memory of the camera, to be able to see personally how everything is looking whenever you're taking your photos, so that you're dialing it in straight from camera, so it makes your workforce probably a lot faster than having to just take the photos and kind of hopefully envision it in your mind and then go to your computer and try to edit everything how you would want. I know personally for me, I would love that feature because it would make my type of shooting a lot faster with a lot of the situations that I have to take photos of. For example, with my Tennis Academy taking photos, I've been kind of gearing more with shooting with the Fuji because I'm able to just use their recipes because they look very good straight from the camera, because I dial it in really nicely so that I don't have to spend too much time post editing, since this is something that's a little bit more of a faster turnaround. And even when it comes down to maybe doing some family portraits, when the budget is a lot lower when it comes down to those types of shoots, it'd be nice to have that baked into the camera so that I can dial it in as much as possible, maybe do some minor tweaks in post, but then I'm not having to do the full color grade of everything because you're seeing it in camera to pick and choose which preset might be the best one to have for you, as well with the colors are looking nice with your surroundings. But that's just me personally. I thought that'd be kind of cool idea that if cameras in the future can apply kind of that, Fuji style of simulations, but into everything of your own presets, that if you have a preset, you can upload it and then you can shoot within it in your camera and have it exported as a JPEG, but still have the raw file to dab with it. And if you want to later on in your camera, because maybe you weren't sure that was the right preset, but you still took the photo, but you have the chance to change it in post. Personally, I hope that more companies will be able to do that in the future, because Fuji has become popular for that reason. And I think that would be a great step to be able to access having Lightroom presets to be able to put into your camera so that you can see how everything is looking and be a faster turnaround. And, I think you would have more fun taking photos because you can see everything that's happening more in real time to have your vision be the right thing. So now ultimately, would you be interested in having the Lightroom presets kind of option to be able to put them into your camera to do that when it comes onto your portrait? portraits? Is it something of interest when it comes down to you, or do you like just working more onto it with a computer and taking your time to cater it that way? Would love to know your thoughts on this process. I just thought it was something kind of cool that came to me that I was like, hey, you know what? I wonder why there's no more cameras that have that option or at all. So hopefully they'll start doing that, because that would make my workload a lot faster and I could just get a faster turnaround for the things that I need to do, and would make life a lot easier. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.